Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And as you can see, I'm in my garage, and we're taking a look at the E600. I did a overview of this machine when I got it months ago, and somebody had asked me if I could open it up and give them a look at what it looks like inside. So obviously it's laying on its back right now. The recovery tank is right here, and that just undoes easily and pops off. I'll leave it on for now. It's got great power, and it's a 150 psi, or at least that's what it's rated at. And this one has the heater option. So we've got vacuum, heater, and the pump. And of course, there's the where you would attach your hose for your vacuum, and where you attach the pressure line for your water. Got a, see if I can, oh, I have my flashlight in my pocket here. This is the inside of the solution tank, and down at the bottom, and if you can see that, hang on, I'll get that. There, we get that out of the way. Oh, turn it around. There is a filter over there. See it at the bottom there? And there is a line right over there. You can see a brass pipe feeding up. That's actually going to feed up to here. Now, yeah, this is a rather interesting machine the way they put it together. It's really, well, let me show you. Let's take a look underneath. So this plate just comes off with, it's attached on these four points here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the bottom plate comes off. And there it is. There's the insides of this machine. And it's really crammed in there. So there's your vacuum motor, which of course is a Tangiel discharge. I can't remember if it's a 2 or 3 stage. I can't see from, I think it's a 3 stage. There is a cooling fan right here, which is definitely a good thing, because the heat that's generated from this heat exchanger can be quite significant. You want to be drawing out that heat as much as you can, because these machines with heaters in them can really get hot in here. And the heat, of course, is bad for the pump and bad for the motor. So having that fan to pull it out of there. So there's the heat exchanger or element or whatever. This is actually insulated very well, which is good. And of course, here's the pump. This is a oh, what does it say on it? Esteem. It doesn't. Oh, I'm not sure what it's a. I see a number 5800 there. It says right there 170 psi. So I assume that it drops a little bit as it feeds down the line. So they rate it at 150. Although it's interesting that it's a 170. Maybe they just give it an approximate pressure reading. Maybe it actually is 170. I don't know whether or not that is at the actual end of the pressure line. But anyway, of course, this is a demand pump. There's a switch for the demand, which means that when you depress your trigger on your tool, it drops the pressure, and then this switch here activates and turns the pump on. And the water comes through here. This is the bottom of the solution tank. Water comes through here into the pump, goes from the pump and through the heater, and if you can see, if I can get this in there, let me see, where am I? Oh. I can't quite get it around the corner there. Okay, there's you can see just behind there that little gleam of brass back there behind the green wires. That's the where the output of the heater. So this is the input right here where the light's on. It goes into the heat exchanger. I'm not quite sure how it goes in there, whether it goes down to the far end here and then it goes through. I can't see the top of that. But anyway, that's the way they put it together. So very tightly put in there. If my thought is, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking that if one ever has to change this pump or the heater, that's going to be quite a job, because of the way this is put in here. I assume that you would undo that nut, and maybe the pump will drop out then, but then you've got to deal with these fittings up here. So I suspect that the only way you'd be able to get this apart is you'd have to, I don't know how you'd do it actually. That's a mystery to me. Maybe this, oh wait a minute, maybe there's a frame behind here. Maybe, I can't quite. Let's see, more wires here. There's looks like a quick connect up in there of some sort. Well, I don't know. That's I hope I never have to repair this thing, because boy, that looks pretty complicated. So anyway, for those of you who are interested in how this machine is put together, that's it. It certainly seems to be a very well-made machine, roto-molded, of course, very compact. It holds, well, they call it an E600, so I guess it holds about 5 or 6 gallons. I think it's a 5 gallons will go on, or 5 or 6, I can't remember now exactly. I actually have only used it a few times, because I'm using the PB3, US Products PB3 is my preferred machine, because it is more compact and it works really well. But I'm really, I'll have to, I bought this thing so I need to use it. If I was doing a great big furniture job, then I would almost certainly pull this out and use it. I have the Sapphire Scientific tool for it, which is sitting right there. And I also have a 4-inch PMF dripless, which I did hook it up, and I'd have to back off the volume of water out of there through this thing, using the PMF tool, because it sprays out about, when I pull the trigger, even with the vacuum on, it sprays out about a foot or so. So that's definitely going to be too much volume of water coming out of there. So I would put a adjustment valve on, connected up over here, so I could back off the flow a little bit, because that would probably over wet fabric. But the Sapphire Scientific tool does work very well, so I mean I can use that. But I want to have the option to use whichever one I would prefer to use, depending on the furniture that I'm cleaning. But anyway, so that's the E600. I think this is probably not an unusual kind of a arrangement with these machines, where there's not a lot of excess room left over once you've got your pumps and things in there, because they're wanting to maximize the size of your tanks, etc. And the tank, by the way, the fresh water tank actually comes right down into here. Like if you look, when I showed you, I'll show you on the top again. You see the tank is molded so that it goes right around the sort of the chamber. They made a chamber in the bottom here, so the tank goes down on the side over there. Tank goes down on the side over there, so you get the maximum amount of volume of water in there. So that's the way they've done it. So anyway, I thought for those of you who are interested, this might be informative to you, and so I'll button it up again and maybe I'll be using this. I've got a great big furniture job coming up in a few weeks, and maybe I'll be pulling it out and using it for that one. So anyway, it does work really well. Definitely impressed with it. But it is a little larger than the US products and machines. So, and I don't have a lot of extra room in my NV 200 van there, but if I took out the US products machine, then I could certainly carry this instead of it. But anyway, well, I'll keep you posted on that, and maybe the next time I use it, I'll be able to do a video about that and talk about it a bit more. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day.